Hi baby gorgeous, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Did you guys miss me? Cause I missed y'all. Make sure you guys are sat and listening because we are spilling the tea today. I'm answering all the questions that you guys asked me. Let's get into this video. Welcome back to my channel. You know what, just give me a hug. Just give me a hug. Yeah, get it in there. Get in there. This video, you guys asked me some questions on my Instagram and I decided to make a sit down YouTube video for that because I missed posting on here and I love you guys. I feel like my YouTube is like more intimate, like the real ones are on here. You guys asked me a couple of questions, so we are gonna get into this video. Unless I won't be holding back, I'm gonna be trying to answer every single question you guys asked me. I already went in with my skincare. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you guys already know I've been loving my rose. For my primer today, I'm going to be using the peptide glazing fluid and it's so nice. I love how it feels on my skin. The first question that I got was a really interesting question. It was it hard keeping my pregnancy a secret? And honestly, you guys, it wasn't really hard keeping my pregnancy a secret because I honestly did not even want to share that part of my life. I was such in a vulnerable moment in my life and you never know what can happen in pregnancy, and I just really wasn't interested in like telling all these people, yeah I'm pregnant, like, and just posting about it. Like, I just wanted peace in that moment of my life and I just really was never interested in that. You guys, like I said, I'm not a family page. I'm here to talk about me and only. Like Sabrina Hassan, this is her life and you guys are just watching it. Being pregnant was honestly so challenging and you're in such a vulnerable state. I just didn't feel like sharing that part of my life with the internet. I did not want anybody's opinions because honestly, people on the internet feel like they can say whatever and they just think that they're better than doctors, and I really don't like that. Like, I really don't like how we're just so opinionated on the internet. Like, yeah, group chats is free. I can text in your group chats. Like, you don't have to comment everything that you're thinking. I did obviously end up sharing my pregnancy, but I shared it after like my baby was almost a year old. Like, she was 6 months when I shared it onto the internet that I did have a baby. And honestly, the only reason I ever did was because like people were literally like spotting me in public. Obviously they would see me with a stroller or like looking pregnant while I was pregnant and just commenting that on my page. I had to filter out so many freaking words when I was pregnant. I remember one time somebody commented and left me like a really nasty comment and it was something like, oh, you must hate your child, you're not claiming that you had a baby. And I was just like, are we okay? Are we literally okay? Like, don't hold your breath. I actually never plan on posting my child onto the internet. And like, I'm sorry, like I didn't have a baby and almost die for your views and comments. Like, another question that I got was, is it hard making friends in Minnesota? And let me tell you guys, it's hard making friends anywhere. Honestly, it doesn't really have to like depend on the state. Like me personally, I've struggled making friends all my life. Guys, I'm 25 years old. I have struggled making friends all my life. So honestly, yeah, I would say it is pretty difficult. There's so many nice, genuine girls that I've run into, that I've made friends with, and I'm so happy to say that are in my life now and I can call friends. Don't ever let something being hard discourage you. It took me like 2 years of living here almost, because it's about to be 2 years soon, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Just because it's hard doesn't mean that there isn't nice, genuine people. I've ran into some of the nicest, most genuine people. One thing about me as a mom right now, like just like even thinking of like making friends or anything like that, like I obviously want people around me that I would be able to like have around my kids. Personally in my life, like don't want anybody that I can't bring my kids around, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of these questions that I'm getting have to do with being a mom, but you know what, I love it. I love helping my other young hot teen moms. Next question was, did I have postpartum depression and what are things that I did to help with it? I've been super open with my postpartum journey on TikTok because honestly I know how lonely postpartum can feel. What helped me with my postpartum journey was definitely having a circle that I could rely on. Obviously our bodies just did something magical and like a miracle. We just gave birth to a whole human child and you don't really know what that can do to you mentally, like especially like if you're a first-time mom. Like honestly guys, I was so very thankful for my friends, my family, my husband for like being there for me. Another thing that helped me was before I gave birth, I planned trips ahead. So after I had my baby, that I would have something to look forward to and I would be doing with my husband, with my friends. So I definitely think that helped me because I definitely did need that break. And I don't care who or what tries to make you feel bad for it. do plan yourself that trip. You definitely need that. Like, I swear to God, that made all the difference in the world, just like having that time. Another thing that helped me was starting therapy, you guys. Starting therapy helped me a lot. Like, it really helped me with the way I was feeling, because a lot of my postpartum depression came from like always constantly feeling like a bad mom. Therapy helped me a lot with that, so I would definitely recommend it. I know it's like really hard talking to a stranger about your feelings, but I would definitely recommend it. Another one is always pouring into your cup. Like, your baby is not going to be happy until you are happy. Like, if you're upset and just crying all the time, guess what? Your baby gonna be crying all the time. Your baby would rather have a happy mom than a mom who is unhappy. Definitely do whatever makes you happy, because honestly, you guys, like, being a happy and content mom is like the best thing ever. Another question that I got was, how old am I? Guys, I am 25 years old. Yes, a teenager. Yep, a teenager. I am a 25-year-old teenager. Another question that I got was, how do I manage being a full-time content creator and a mother at the same time? You guys, it's honestly so hard, but if you want something, you're obviously going to make time for it. Just look at it just like that. Like, obviously we make time for the things that we love and want to do, so I just make time for it. And it's honestly hard. Sometimes I'm filming at like night, and sometimes I'm filming while that baby sleeps and naps, and sometimes the last thing I want to do is sit in front of a camera and talk. Honestly, sometimes I'm just having like the worst day in the world. I just got bullied by a freaking toddler, and you want me to sit in front of a camera and talk about what? Give me a vape. Give me a vape, because that's how I feel after. Honestly, just using this like mini powder puff just made my under eyes eat. Like, my makeup is literally looking so good. Another question that I got was, how has my makeup routine changed ever since becoming a mom? You guys, ever since I became a mom, I can do my makeup within 10 minutes. Like, I literally have a 10-minute makeup routine, and it is quick and go. I can literally do a full glam in 10 minutes. Like, another question that I got was things about early postpartum that I do not miss. And you guys, I can give you 100 things. And I just remember, like, in the early postpartum stages, I used to just like go in the shower and just cry. Like, I would just cry my eyes out, and I didn't even know why I was crying. Like, I didn't even know what was wrong with me, and I was so overly sensitive. Obviously, like, it was like the hormones and like everything that was like happening to my body, and also like the hallucinations. Like, I was literally hallucinating. I don't even know what that was, but sometimes I would literally hear my baby crying and there was no baby there, or I would see my baby and she wasn't there. Like, I would dead ass be seeing her and she was not there. Like your brain is literally playing mind tricks on you, and it's honestly so scary. I feel like every time I like do like a question and answer type thing, you guys are always asking me this, but like everybody is always asking me if I ever went to university or college, and no, I did not go to university or college, you guys. That just wasn't something for me. But yeah, you guys, in high school, when like we would talk about things that we wanted to do, I honestly didn't even like know what I wanted to do, but honestly I didn't even know if I wanted to be alive, so that's another topic. Is how you avoid arguments when you're married, especially with your spouse. You guys, I feel like a lot of the times a lot of arguments come from like not communicating. Obviously, it's better said than done, because it's honestly still hard. I didn't grow up with seeing healthy communication being had in my upbringing, so honestly it was definitely hard, especially for like when you first get married, especially for me, because I'm somebody who never communicates anything that's like ever bothering them. So I always want my husband to read my mind, but then I literally had to sit down one day and just like say like, okay girl, like, he can't read your mind. Even if you like think about it hard enough, you can't read your mind. Like, so honestly that just made me like want to work on that. Another question that I got was, do I ever feel mom guilt for doing things for myself? And honestly guys, I feel mom guilt all the time. I always try to remember that I need to still pour into my cup. If it was the other way around, and if this was my daughter that I was looking at, wouldn't I want her to pour into her cup and like be a happy mom? So I always try to remember that. But the next question that I got was, did becoming a mom change my relationship with people? Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm not the same person that I was when having a baby and after a baby. Being pregnant obviously makes you realize who your real friends are. I've been loving this brow pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills, you guys. It literally eats. Another question that I got was, what is my guilty pleasure as a mom? You guys, I love being in bed and better outing. I just love being able to snuggle up with my iPad, being in a matching pajama set, skincare done, and a good reality TV show. And let it be Real Housewives, I'm sad. You will not hear from me for hours. Question that I got was my number one tip for confidence, and guys, faking it until you make it. Honestly, guys, sometimes I literally sit here and act like that I'm like this big confident person, but I am honestly my number one critic, and I'm honestly so hard on myself. I'm super anxious, I'm always beating myself up, but when I sit here and get up in front of this camera and act like I'm this big confident person, that's my number one tip for confidence. Like, other number one tip that I have is, it might be harsh, but I surround myself around confident people. I don't want to be around anybody who's gonna make me feel bad about myself, so surrounding myself with people who are confident. So you guys, like, who you surround yourself with has a lot to do with your confidence. I feel like a lot of people don't want to admit this, but it's honestly true. My number one critic. I don't want to be criticized by anybody else. Another question that I got is, what is my favorite content to watch these days? And guys, I've been so obsessed with watching like moms, especially like what I make for my toddler in a day, because I always literally don't know what to make for my child. So those videos always like, okay, like I should make this and this. I feel like this YouTube video is gonna be so not interesting. Like, I don't know, I feel like I've spent so much time in this video talking about being a mom, but somebody said, I am moving to Minnesota soon. Tips on surviving the winter. Guys, I feel like the last 2 winters in Minnesota have been like fake. When I moved here, it was 2023 winter. That wasn't really a real winter. And then 2024 winter came. That wasn't really a real winter. Like, I haven't experienced the Minnesota cold yet. And I'm so afraid, because like everybody always says like the Minnesota winters are deadly, and I have not experienced that yet. As an Arizona girl, like I'm trembling thinking about it. One thing about me, I'm always gonna do a nude lip no matter what. Okay guys, this is the final look. I'm so obsessed with how my makeup turned out. So happy that I got to do this chit chat, get ready with me, and I got to answer some of your guys' questions that you guys had for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys so much. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.